Generative AI now writes scripts without the typos or grammatical errors we used to look for. It produces persuasive, localized messages in Hindi, Hinglish, Spanish, or any regional dialect in seconds. Over the next 5 minutes, we will reconfigure your app's internal settings to block account takeovers and establish one offline protocol to identify AI voice clones. Pull out your smartphone right now and open WhatsApp so you can follow these steps as we go. Fending off industrial-scale automated threats requires a combination of these technical configurations and the specific behavioral rules we are about to set. Scammers change their stories every week, but the underlying mechanics of the con stay the same. We are going to look past the words and focus on the architecture of the message. Pattern 1 is the trap pivot. The scammer tells a believable story that exists only to lead you toward one specific action: tapping a link, paying a fee, or installing an app. Watch for the exact moment a conversation shifts from a story to a demand. Pattern 2 is the long game. A stranger sends a wrong number text, apologizes, and then builds a friendship over several weeks. Eventually, they suggest a trading app where your balance appears to grow, but you hit a locked withdrawal gate once you try to take the money out. Pattern 3 is the fake employer. These are offers for high-pay, low-hour work using recognized brand names. The mechanic always ends the same way. You are asked to pay an upfront fee for training or registration before you can receive your first paycheck. Pattern 4 is the imposter protocol. A message arrives from an unknown number claiming to be a loved one who has lost their phone and needs money for an emergency. Always verify this by calling the original saved number before taking any action. Pattern 5 is false authority. This involves messages from WhatsApp support or a bank demanding immediate KYC verification. Real institutions never initiate urgent account actions or security requests through a private chat message. Recognizing these 5 structural pivots allows you to identify a scam regardless of how persuasive the AI-generated script might be. There is one absolute rule for the app security: never share the 6-digit registration code. Attackers will try to trigger this code on your phone and then ask you for it, often by posing as a friend whose account they have already compromised. Be careful of phone calls where a caller asks you to dial a code starting with a star or a hash. This action secretly forwards your calls, including automated verification calls from WhatsApp, to the attacker's device. Providing this 6-digit code gives a stranger full control over your account and your message history. We will now apply technical settings to secure your account. Open your WhatsApp settings menu now. Tap on Account, then 2-step verification, and turn it on. This requires you to create a unique 6-digit PIN that must be entered periodically to access the account. During this setup, you must add a backup recovery email. This is your only way to regain access if you forget your PIN. Now go to Privacy, select Profile Photo, and change the setting to My Contacts. This prevents strangers from using your photo to create impersonation accounts. While in the Privacy menu, scroll down to Calls and enable Silence Unknown Callers. These 3 configurations block the primary methods used for automated account takeovers. AI can now use just 3 seconds of audio from social media to perfectly clone a family member's voice. This makes voice notes and phone calls difficult to verify by ear alone. Because the audio can be faked, you should agree on a family code word tonight to use during any reported emergency. The chosen word must be something that has never been shared in a public video online. An offline code word provides a human verification step that an AI cannot predict or scrape from your social media history. To check for unauthorized access, go to Settings and then Linked Devices. If you see a computer or phone you do not recognize, select it and log out of the session immediately. If you have already sent money, contact your bank to freeze the transaction and report the fraud to national authorities, such as the 1930 helpline or the FBI's IC3. Watch for follow-up scams from recovery agents offering to retrieve your money for a fee. These are typically the same groups attempting to steal from you a second time. Knowing how to audit your active sessions and report theft quickly can prevent a single mistake from resulting in a total account loss. Your account has 2-step verification enabled, your profile visibility is restricted, and unknown callers are silenced. Scam scripts will continue to evolve, but the underlying requirements for account authentication and privacy stay the same. Share these steps with the family members most likely to be targeted so that your entire network follows this setup. Maintaining digital security relies on these specific technical configurations and the behavioral protocols you have established today.